It had separated me from my two brothers and my sister to the point where they were acquaintances I said hi to at holidays. I look back in my life now and begin to understand why I never developed the kind of relationships with other men that I should have. I'm just now beginning to repair my family relationships and other relationships, but when I think of all the years that were wasted, all the great relationships that I never allowed myself to have, and all that just to protect that little wounded boy inside. But God broke through all my defenses when my wife left me in Alaska and she came down here to Idaho. It took me a week to get the picture and to begin the process of letting God truly remake me in His masculine image. Amen. My wife and I are back together now. And my relationships are being rebuilt. Amen. I want to thank God for what He's doing in my life. What a relief that has been. Almost a year ago, when I realized what God thinks about me, God showed me that I no longer need to wear the masks that I've worn for so long. I no longer needed the psychological fig leaf that being a poser had given me. You see, men, when Jesus says in John 8:36, if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. He isn't just talking about being free from sin. He is talking about spiritual freedom, yes, but he's also talking about psychological freedom, emotional freedom, and physical freedom. If we don't have each of these elements of freedom, then we are not free indeed, as Jesus puts it. Jesus came to give us complete freedom, which none of us have ever had before. This is the more abundant life that Jesus speaks of in John 10:10. What a promise. What a blessing. We've been wounded, men, and we've heard other messages, lies from Satan. But let's remember the truth that the Apostle Paul talks about in Ephesians chapter 1. Long before he laid the earth's foundations, he had us in mind. He settled on us as the focus of his love to be made whole and holy by his love. Long, long ago, he decided to adopt us into his family through Jesus Christ. What pleasure he took in planning this. He wanted us to enter the celebration of his lavish gift-giving by the hand of his beloved Son. So, men, here's the message that God has for you today and tomorrow and every day for the rest of your life, if you will let him in. You are my beloved Son, and I am well pleased with you. Ladies, this message is for you just as much as it is for us men. You are my beloved daughter, and I am well pleased with you. As humans, we have a hard time understanding sometimes unless we personalize the message. So bear with me for a moment. Men and young men, will you stand please where you are right now? Ladies and young ladies, will you stand also with us?